All right, homeowners, I have a question for you today. If you were going to ask a real estate agent to list your home, what is it exactly that you want? Like, seriously, drop it in the comments below and let me know. Because, like, do you want someone who prices your home correctly? Do you want someone who is attentive, communicates well? Or do you want someone who actually markets your home? The reason I say that is because those things are not the same, right? And most homes on the market, they don't fail because they're bad homes. No, they fail because of bad marketing. They have photos that look like they were taken on a 1994, well, maybe 99, 1999 flip phone. There's no story. There's no strategy. They just throw it on the MLS. They pray it's going to sell. They stick a sign in the yard, and maybe you'll hear from them once every couple weeks, right? Like, that's just literally the situation. And now in 2015, again in 2020, during COVID, maybe that worked. Maybe just putting a house on the market, regardless of the marketing, worked. Well, honestly, that's not the way it works anymore. I mean, just look at what's going on with the AI side of things. You jump into ChatGPT right now. Zillow is connected to ChatGPT. Like, you jump in your ChatGPT and you can look at houses and get information simply from the AI that you're already using. And there's more and more and more people every single day jumping on that. So do you want someone who knows how to make sure your home is going to populate and be shown correctly? It's probably important, right? There's other things that you have to factor, like if you're using an agent who doesn't have a high level of marketing and they're not showing your home in the best light, well, what's going to happen when an offer comes to you? Your home wasn't displayed to the best that it could be. Your home wasn't, shown to as many people who could have seen it. So are you really getting the best offer that you would have gotten had you taken the time to find the best agent to market your property in the proper way? Like, these are serious questions because this is your largest asset. And it's like, if you don't take a minute, a step back, a breather, and be like, oh, I'm going to hire my cousin's best friend who's been a real estate agent for 6 months. Okay. She could be the most amazing agent ever if she knows how to market your property correctly. There's just so much that goes into this side and what we're going to do to get your house sold. I mean, again, at that technology shift that I just brought up, right? Like, everything's has moved online, and buyers, like, they can just get so much information that they already know so much about your house just walking in, and like, if you're working with an agent like me or an agent at the agency in NWA, like, we have Zillow Showcase. Zillow Showcase is huge. We can virtually stage your home. Buyers, when they're on the property and they're looking at it, and they can move furniture around, they can change paint colors. There's so much that they can do that you can't do if you don't have that Zillow Showcase option. We also partnered with Polari Media here locally, and I mean, our videos are second to none. They are 4K, high quality. They have the viral aspect. We can do lifestyle videos and shoots. Like, whatever the story that we need to tell for your home, our entire brokerage is going to get behind it. And we're going to show you the difference between going with somebody who just has, like, nice photos, for example, and someone who's actually going to work to get people through the door. So, I mean, what do you have for your property and what do you want to get out of it? It's really what comes down to it. I mean, you can go with someone who's just going to list the home, throw it up on the MLS, and you get what you paid for, With us, there's a clear strategy behind what we're doing. We build momentum. We have coming soon exposure. We have the lifestyle videos. We do the broker open houses. We do the weekend open houses. And then we have targeted marketing across multiple platforms. So you're going to see a house on LinkedIn. You're going to see a house on Instagram. You're going to see it on TikTok. You're going to see it on Facebook. You're going to see it on whatever I missed. Like, it's going to be out there, But here's what sellers don't realize. There's a psychological part to marketing homes, right? Like, buyers, they're going to compare homes. They're not just looking in your neighborhood. And when people price a home, the funniest thing that agents still do in 2026 is they go, what are the 3 most common homes close to your house? Well, dude, if someone's looking in Fayetteville, Arkansas, they're not going to look generally in just one neighborhood. I have people who be like, well, I would like to be on this side of Fayetteville, close to this. But if I'm 15 minutes away or 20 minutes away from my job, I'll look even in Springdale. It's not, people don't operate in, I want this one specific neighborhood. There are buyers. There are buyers who want to be in a specific neighborhood, and that's it. And that's what you have to find. Like I had a buyer who wanted to be in Woods Creek no matter what, and they waited 1.5 years to find the right house to get into Woods Creek. You will have those type of people. In general, the other 95% of buyers are looking to live in a town or a city and in an area, not a particular neighborhood. They want the right house that suits the needs that they have. And if you have that house, how did they find it? You know what I mean? So the home that gets like the most attention often becomes the home that gets the most offers. So I'll say it one more time. The home that gets the most attention often becomes the home that gets the strongest offers. It's not luck. It is not luck, okay? It is pure strategy. So this is where you have to come to terms with, what does a real estate agent actually do for you? You know, yes, we contract, we negotiate. And if you have someone who is weak negotiating at the table with you, they're going to be weak negotiating with other agents, right? So you have to understand, like, I love this. I absolutely love this stuff. Like, I love figuring out how to make a home stand out. Every home deserves a high level of attention, right? But selling your home is such a big deal. Like, it's such a big deal. It's not a transaction. You're talking about equity. You're talking about memories. You're talking about moving on to the next chapter of your life. Like, you deserve an agent who is going to treat it that way. And if you don't find that, well, then your transaction is probably going to be miserable, you know? So I'm going to ask this question one more time. What do you want from an agent? Do you want communication, negotiation, marketing, technology? Drop it in the comments below. And listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, especially here in Northwest Arkansas, let's talk strategy first. There's not going to be any pressure, just a conversation. You know, I'm Dan with Dan Sells NWA of the agency in Northwest Arkansas. And hey, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.